All right, guys, this is Mobile Gamer Nerd, and we are here with a little fun day. I started doing this yesterday, and I was like, you know what? Let's try this out for a day and see if we can get every single campaign hero in the first day. We're not going to be obviously starting from square one. That would be a 7-hour video, so we're not going to be doing that. But first, as always, let us make sure that the stream is actually live and that I'm not talking to myself. All right, so it looks like we are good, and I can move this now. So we're good to go. All right, so let's kind of talk about the setup here of as far as like I gotta lower the volume on the music. I can't hear myself talk stupidly. All right, so basically what we did is we did exactly what we did on the last series where we did the first day walkthrough with Kale. We did the same exact thing, basically. I mean, obviously there's going to be slight differences in the things that we have to do because we're using Galek. So we are not using our boy Kale. I was going to call him Gale. I've been watching too much Dark Souls. So we basically did everything we could do to get through. So as of this second, in missions, we are now on Stage 7, Kara Castle on Hard. So we are already through the beginning missions, and we have already completed most of the stuff that I showed you guys in the tutorial series that we put out for 5 days. So that's the first thing. Second, is it really the first day? Well, yes, daily login rewards. Day 1, guys. We're still on day 1. Day 2 is in about, I think, 7 hours, 8 hours. So we still have some time. That's why. So this is going to be a preview, essentially, for the video that I'm putting out for Monday. I want to see if we can do it. And if we, even if we can't do it, I'm still going to post the damn video. But as soon as we're done with the live stream, I'm going to be recording the video for this actual account. Like I said, it was a one-off thing. We're going to just see what we can do. This is named Sneaky Otter. And in case you were wondering where that came from, apparently I used to work at a marina and somebody thought it was funny to call me a Sneaky Otter. And I made that as my job title. So there you go. That's where it came from, in case anyone was actually worried about that and wanted to know. So let's take a look at where we're at. First, we're going to summon this thing because I really want it. I love summoning now that I can't summon on my other account. It's like I love it. Well, she's gonna be food anyway, so it's fine. Oh, and it finished one of our quests, so that's actually really good. Nice, we got another quest done. We've been blasting through the challenges, by the way. Actually, we can do this one right now. Win a campaign battle. Basically, we're there with level 40s. We're working on this right now to get the hero in that area. We got through a couple of these. We're probably not going to touch those because it's not going to help us in what we're trying to do today, but we're definitely going to do it. Because really, I want to see what we can do in the first day. So let's take a look and see what we've actually accomplished so far. We've actually gotten a few of them so far. So we've got Galek to 50. We've got him in really bad gear, like so bad. Look at his speed, +4. Like we have done this with the crappiest gear possibly imaginable. So we've got HP on his freaking boot. Yeah, we put him in Lifesteal, which also has HP. And then we've got Attack finally on his glove. These pieces are like whatever, but I couldn't, my luck on these pulls was so bad. It's just, it is what it is. We kept him in Lifesteal. We do have his Masteries completely done, except for 6, because we didn't get him to 6-star yet. We do have Valerie already. So we have already gotten her. We farmed them in the first stages. I actually was able to get Valerie from doing one of the missions. And then we ended up just having to sit there for a little bit to get Conqueror. So we already got him. We did get Spirit Host. We farmed her up as soon as we got to the crit area, and we actually got Greybeard at the same time. So it kind of worked out. We actually got Greybeard first, and then we got her. We are counting War Priest as one of the campaign heroes, just as Galek, because they're just free heroes that come from doing the campaign. So you know what? It counts. We also have Houndspawn. We just got him from getting these guys to level 40. I put it on auto, went to go get breakfast, came back, and boom, I had a Houndspawn. We've got Sorceress already, and we've got Rocktooth. So we have quite a bit of work to do today to try to get this done. So now what we're going to do first is we're going to go into missions, and we're going to try to... No, missions. We're not going to do missions. F your missions. Quest. Nope, not quests either. We're going into challenges. It's so confusing. All right, so... Artifacts. Here we go. So we have to do a 2-star higher chest plate and boot. So those are the 2 that we have to do right now. So that's going to help us get the hero, campaign, chest plate, and boot. So we need to go here. The first thing we're going to do is take everybody out, and we're going to bring these 3 in real quick to do one run, because we have to get the quest done for having all 40 heroes, and that's what we'll see where we're at. But this is going to be tough, man. We've got a lot of heroes to get, and I have a very limited amount of time left to do it. Let me close this. There we go. And I apologize that it's an early stream. I know a lot of people aren't going to be popping in, so I know most of you will probably be watching this later on. But yeah, that's fine. It's okay. Let me just see, make sure everything's recording right. We're good. I was like, let's just make sure my levels are working. I've had that happen before where people pop in and there's no voice. All right, so we got that done. So now we're gonna edit our team so that we finish that quest. We're gonna take these guys out. I hate that pops up right where your team is. And then we're gonna bring our other heroes back in, the ones that we're actually working on, and we're gonna start. So really, right now, we just need to get a 2-star armor, and then a 2-star. What is that? It's 2-star boot with attack on it. So it's not going to be that bad. We actually got the attack glove on the first run, so that was kind of cool. I was like, nice, we got it. But I also thought it was fun to actually work on, of course, his defense. I really thought it was fun to work with Galek. He is my favorite of the starting champions, I have to say. He always has been. I used to start with him all the time, and now that I'm playing this game just for funsies right now on this account, I was like, yeah, I'm grabbing Galek. I don't care. Yeah, I did. Yeah, we did 250,000 on the damage on, what is that? Accuracy. Give me a break. On the clan boss instead of 800 to 1,000,000. But you know what? We still got the quest done. We ended up spending 200 gems. So that's just should give you an idea of kind of how much, how many gems you get from just doing stuff. We basically did the 2 because you have to get 3-star. You have to get a 3-star in clan activity for the day. That's why it's tough to do it all in one day, or at least one sitting. We had to do that, and you have to fight them twice in order to do it. So it kind of sucked because we had to get the 3rd star. And then right after that, they decided to throw in do 500,000 damage so that you spend gems, whatever. So I just did it. We had 700 and something gems, and you get 300 for finishing the mission. So I was like, screw it. We're just going to waste 200 gems and buy 2 keys, and we got it done. Done. I could have waited, and you can wait if you want to too, but if you're trying to do it in one day, then I guess you can't really wait now, can you? And here's the funny thing. This isn't even one day. Like, this is actually, we started this last night. I just was bored, and I'm like, I'm going to start a new account for funsies. I didn't even have a plan, honestly, to make a video for it. But I started doing it, and I'm like, I wonder if I can get every single campaign here in the first day. And I just started doing it. I started, like I said, like 10 o'clock at night, I think it was. I was sitting in bed, and I played for about, 2 or 3 hours. So I was up till like 1 or 2 in the morning, I think. So maybe 4 hours. Just because I was off today. So I was like, you know what? I want to relax. So I just sat and played, and I was having fun, just starting the game over. The game's always fun to play in the beginning. It gets annoying later on. So we basically did that, and then I woke up this morning and I started playing for a few hours. So figure this account probably has about 5 or 6 hours of like prep time. So technically speaking, we haven't even been playing long enough. Like, yeah, we have 7 hours until the reset, but at the same time, you could easily do this, I think, just using the strats that I had. But like I said, it requires you to play a lot. So, and this is kind of why I've always said, the first day you play Raid, you should make sure you have a lot of time. After that, you don't really need to worry about time so much. So, did we get it? We did not get it. Damn it. We're looking to get, I'm going to do these quests until we get the hero from this fight. If we get the hero first, then we're just going to get out of here and we'll deal with the missions later. So, because like I said, I don't really even have to do them. Technically, this is a one-day challenge. I don't know if we're going to keep going with it, but like, you'll see. I never know what I'm going to do anymore. I just know that I'm bored to death of Raid from the other accounts. So I'm like, let's try something new. The uncommon account is still mildly fun, but I just don't have the time to log in every single day anymore because I have so many new games that I want to show you guys. There's another one that we're going to be doing next week too. I forgot what it's called. Sword Legend. I think it just came out. A little weird. Not bad though. It's actually kind of fun. It's an idle type, sort of idle game. It's actually more fun than an idle game. I think we put out the video for the DC game. That game I like I said, it's going to be boring in like a week. It'll be fun for a week and then you're done. I can already see the problems with that game, so we'll see how it goes. I've still been playing it, just not very religiously. This was fun. This was like a nice. It's funny that I haven't played Raid in so long, actually sat and played it. That this was actually fun for me again. But the other account, we actually didn't even log in for a month because we got the returner gifts. So my main account has returner gifts right now, and I have yet to get any of them. I don't think we got any of the returner gifts because I saw it and I just took all the login stuff and then just logged back out again. I was like, all right, I guess we're doing this now. They really don't want to give me this one. The first one was like the first shot. Luckily, we need to level these guys and we have plenty of energy, so I don't care. I think the hardest ones are going to be probably the ones in I don't know. War Maiden usually gives me trouble. We got lucky on her last time. I was very surprised that we were able to get her that fast on the other playthrough for that video. That's why we're doing the live stream on this, because I'm like, you know what? I'm playing the game anyway. I might as well just do the live stream for it while I prep for the video, because I was really just going to play this and then make the video of can we do it, because I honestly don't know if we can. Like, it's really good. It's all going to be luck. Everything in this game is luck, so if you might run into this and freaking get it the first try, and then all of a sudden you got yourself a new hero. And it's funny, the one that's giving me the most trouble is the one that I usually get non-stop, because we do this. You have to do these missions, so we're in this area like literally half the time that we're playing the game. So it's kind of surprising to me. Attack. It's kind of surprising to me that we haven't gotten a lizard yet. He's usually my food. Like, I use him for food. What up, Wheelie? Welcome to the stupidity of this video. I don't know what made me do this, but it's going to be fun. I actually, like I said, I'm having fun with it, so I don't really mind. Defense again. We made a lot of gold, silver. Sorry, I forgot it's silver in this game. We made a lot of silver in this game, just selling off 2-star weapons and stuff. 2-star weapons. This is the #1 live stream in my town. See, you can't make claims unless they're true, right? Well, now you're going to be able to see if you can do it with all rares and if you can get your account set up. Literally in the first day, it's so crazy how much easier this game is to set up now that they have that annoying, as much as it bothers me for challenge runs to have that, that pass that sits there for 3 weeks. It's so good for new players to get your main hero leveled, because you can do it in the first couple of hours. You can get your hero to 50 in probably an hour or two. If you just follow the missions and do those missions. That's it. That's all you got to do, is not care about anything but doing your regular missions in the game and doing the missions on the pass. Because they give you everything you need. They give you the potions, they give you the EXP books, they give you everything. And we don't have to use any potions anymore. Damn it. We don't have to use any potions anymore for Galek, because we get that barrel for connecting your Polarium account. So it's like they literally give you everything to get your main hero to 60. Right now, we're just going to level all the campaign heroes to 30 just for funsies as we go. Kind of running low on. Here we go, finally. There we go. Let's see. Next one. Start. Now we just need the freaking guy, man. We just need to get my pull so I can get the hell out of this area. Yeah, she's the most important. Well, you know what? Let me rephrase that. Having a hero that doesn't die is the most important. Her attack plus 50 is just awesome. But we actually, on this account, I got Spirit Host, but I didn't even put the shield set on it this time. I actually, flat attack. I actually put it on Valerie, fun enough. And then we put speed on Spirit Host this time. And I believe, what did we do for... And we have the HP set on War Priest. So that's basically it. I just used War Priest and Kale. That's it. We actually 3-starred most of the campaign already. I think I stopped 3-starring it. I think when did I do it? I think around stage 8 maybe? Stage 8 or 9? I think it was 8. We stopped 3-starring just because we just didn't care anymore, and I wanted to beat the mission so we can get the video done. So I did that. But yeah, we were able to 3-star everything up till 7 with just Galek and freaking War Priest. Like, the only thing you need from with how fast you can level Kale, your main hero in the beginning of this game, you no longer have to worry about that anymore, because you can freaking just make your main hero beastie enough to basically destroy everything and still 3-star stuff. You might not be able to auto it, because I had a few stages that I just ran because we wanted to make sure we killed the last round in one hit, so we would just use his main hit for that, so I would save it, his main skill, in the second wave. Because if he wasted on one enemy, it's just stupid. So, and that's the difference between getting a 3-star and having someone die. Ooh, did we get it? No, we didn't. Defense. You bastards. You bastards. I'm really hoping that this guy pops up. going to be annoying. I'll tell you that much. Oh, please. Does that count? I think it said 2-star or higher. Let me see. Yep, it counted. Perfect. Challenge run accepted. All right, we finished this one, so we got some energy and a book. And then artifacts. Claim this. Claim this. And then what do we have to do here? Equip 4 champions with... Oh, that's the one that sucks. This is the sucky mission. Equip 3 champions with any 3 2-piece artifact sets or higher. Equip an attack type champion with 2-star or higher gauntlets, boots. All right, that one's easy. I think we already have that on someone. Who do we have that on? It has to be 2-star. Does he have it? Yeah, this one. So we have to remove this. Remove. We're just going to remove it for now. Where's the boot? All right, 2-star boot, 3-star boot. Equip. There you go. And then upgrade this to 12, just because we want to waste silver. There we go. So now we've got all of him done. That cleared out that mission. But we still got to get the hero, so that sucks. Claim this. There we go. More energy. All right, so let's go back to just trying to get this guy, because I don't think I want to waste any time with this. All right, so this is where we're at. We can skip a few stages after this, which is nice. We're going to stage 3 for funsies. Start. Really need to just get this guy to drop. And I don't care if we pull one of them from a shard, I'm fine with that. Like it's not going to change the fact. It just means that we're still going to farm him, so it's not like it matters. I wonder if they have do they have an auto sell for artifacts? That would be nice. Just do auto sell, like anything that you don't want when you do these dumb runs, so I don't have to go back and sell it all. Luckily, we can sell it all once these challenges are done, so it doesn't really matter. I sold a bunch of stuff off already. This guy just does not want to drop. He doesn't want to drop it. He doesn't want to drop like it's hot. It sucks that this whole live stream is going to be a bunch of campaign farming, but you know what? Them's the breaks, guys. We got to do dumb stuff sometimes, and unfortunately, that's the way it works. Luckily, I already have... You get Rocktooth from beating stage, what is that, 6 or 7, I think? Right? So we don't have to farm him, which is nice. So we don't have to farm stage 5. We don't have to farm stage 4 because we already got those 2. And we only have to farm this one. 3 is done because we have Sorceress right there. So we don't have to worry about that. So really, the main stuff is going to come after 5. So we got to farm 6 to get the 2 elf chicks. What do we got? So we got 6. Who's in 7? I don't remember who's in 7. I feel like we don't have them yet, though. I can never remember some of these enemies. Oh, that's right, Gormat. Isn't that Gormas? Gorman? Psycho Gorman? The good news is I'll get to level up a bunch of heroes trying to do this. And maybe we can get Galek to 6-star by doing this. Because we're going to have plenty of heroes to do it with. I'll tell you that much. I'm going to have plenty of summons. There we go. Skullsworn. In the bag. Get out of here. Alright, so now we close this. So we've got these 2. We're good there. We've got Skullsworn. We've got just double verifying. We've got Sorceress. We've got Greybeard and Spirit Host. And then star 5, we've got Rocktooth, so we're good there. And then 6. So now we just got to collect these 2 boneheads. So we're going to go into there. This is actually, you know what we're going to do? We're actually going to farm boots. Just because. This is going to be a good area for that. So we'll take these guys out. Bring my other dumbasses back in. And we're back in. So now we're finally moving along. For some reason, Skullsworn was giving me a lot of shit. He was like, he didn't want to drop. For all I know, these guys might drop really quickly. We don't know. And I apologize, guys. My sinuses have been a mess today. And I know I'm very sniffy normally. I'm trying to hold it in. Trying to hold the sniffles. Tell me we got I'm about to say, tell me, well, we did get speed boot, technically. Not really, but it is what it is. Hey, if we can get a couple of 3-star speed boots, I'm down. I'm surprised this is going as smoothly as it's going. I really thought this was going to be like a freaking nightmare. And apparently it was not a nightmare in any way. And yes, when I said all the campaign heroes, I did not mean the freaking uncommons. What's this? Oh, look at that. We got a speed boot. Nice. That's what we need. We need speed, guys. My Galek literally has +4 speed. Like, it actually funny enough, didn't even really matter too much in the arena. I thought it would. We only died, I think, twice doing all those arena missions. So it wasn't even that bad. Usually I die a lot more. But the funny thing is that I basically went in there with 3 support heroes. So my arena team was basically Galek, War Priest, Spirit Host, and what is it? Valerie, War Priest, Spirit Host. So basically I just had a bunch of support keeping Galek from getting stunned and, you know, dying and shielding and all the other stuff. So we kind of used a tanky team. I was able to put the speed set on Spirit Host, so that's good. Which is good because I can actually put that piece on her because she only has speed gear. She doesn't have a good speed boot right now. I actually have her in a crit rate set, which is funny. I haven't used her since we updated her though, so I have to see how much damage she does now that we kind of messed with her. She's normally more attack oriented, and I don't even think we had a high crit rate on her on the other account. I think we had maybe a 36 or some crap like that. I'm considering trying to build her basically HP and attack with crit rate, and I want to see how it goes because that's kind of how I have her built on the other account, and she just solos everything. So I'd like to honestly build a Spirit Host that can solo Bommel. I feel like it's possible. I just think it's because we sold him with her in the city on hard mode, I believe. So that was fine. The other Bommel, though, like the really powerful one, we were not able to solo yet. That one's ridiculous. I haven't really tried her in Doom Tower yet. Maybe we'll try that. Maybe we'll do some Spirit Host rebuilds on the main account. I like finding new and innovative ways to do stupid things with Raid. What is going on there? Oh, they really don't want me to have a heroes. It's going to be good because these are the heroes I hate. And still, even now with doing auto and stage 12, we didn't get Diablos, man. This game freaking hates Diablos right now. They're like, you know what? You can't have her. It's like, you know what? Screw you. Watch, we're gonna get honestly, even getting copies ain't bad because we need them. So if we get one of these heroes and then we get more copies of it, I'm not mad at that because we need the 3 stars. It'll speed up my process of getting Galek to 6-star if I decide to. We can pretty much just blast through Brutal essentially. Oh, hard, sorry. Brutal, we have to. I think we did it at 50 one time. I can't remember. That's just a gear change. Like if we can get good gear on, like if you get lucky without farming. This is without farming. If you get lucky on the gear sets that you get pulled from all the stuff like the lifesteal and the attack. If you get a good set, then yeah, you can easily do Brutal first day. Easily get Brutal done. The problem is that there we go, one down. We got Avenger. Replay. Now we just need the other one. The one that I never use. I actually almost died in the arena to one of those bastards. What's her name? Is it Avenger? What the hell's her name? I forgot it. Either way, she's the one that counterattacks all the time. Someone had her at like 5-star. So I was like, she's garbage. I'm like, she's not going to do anything. And we fought them in the arena, and she started counterattacking everyone and like kind of one-shotting my low-level heroes. And I was like, what the actual F? And then luckily my Galek basically killed everyone around her because they didn't level their main hero. So the main hero basically just dropped. So all she had was a counter and some kind of arrows on my Galek. So I was able to kill her, but yeah, she killed my whole team. So yeah, she can be a little bit ridiculous. So be aware if you ever see her in the arena with high stats and high power, just know that she is kind of crazy if built right. Yes, Eris. That's the one. Eris. I could never remember. Eris. Yeah, we just got Avenger. I'm talking about Eris. Avenger's not bad either. She's just a little weird. I don't hate her. She's kind of just like a regular DPS, so she's not going to really do too much, but she still hits pretty goddamn hard. We've tried her before on the other account, and she definitely does serious damage. I've never maxed her yet, so I don't know, but she's already doing high damage even at low levels, so I've heard she's pretty good too, so You never know. You never know when a hero's going to be good, right? Sometimes you just end up finding like this little niche thing for someone. You're like, oh, this guy can one-shot something. Kind of like, what's his name? Conqueror. So good for early game. Like, Conqueror is one of the best heroes for the early game. He's got the remove buff on his A1, right? He's got the block revive for the ice golem. And if you build him really strong, because he's useless if you build him tanky, you build him really, really strong, attack heavy, crit damage, all that, he can one-shot most people in the arena. So, like, I used to one-shot Death Knights with him. I used to kill, what's her name? It's not Diabolist. Dahlia? No, not Dahlia. I was about to say Dalsman. Wrong game. That's Street Fighter. Whatever, you know, that the free Lego that everyone got, and basically anyone who's red, he can one shot Rector, all the annoying red heroes that everybody has in the arena for free, that everyone uses because they have no other heroes. Yeah, those guys. Those are the ones that my boy Conqueror will one shot, and it hits like a truck. You put like an attack up on him and a defense down. Ooh, you're gonna see some serious numbers coming from his ass. I'll tell you that much. And that's how I used him in the beginning. So that's why even now, like we did the champion spotlight on him, and I even said he's not worth it for the long haul. Like he's not going to get you through content high end. Like unless you have like Brogni or like someone who's really like some really good support heroes to keep him alive, he'll be dead in 3 seconds in any of the places where he would be useful. So like Ice Golem, yeah, you just need to keep him alive, and unfortunately he dies in like one hit. So if you have an ally protect, and then a Brogni, and then, you know, stuff like that. So basically what? Mythala, Brogni, you'd have to put him with an entire team of support heroes just to keep him alive. So it's not even worth it at that point. You just bring somebody else who stays alive and has block revive. That's kind of just how it happens. Like I had, what was it? I think I put it on auto one time. Not this account, but I put it on auto in stage 12. I came back, I had like 5 Diabolists. It just happens that way sometimes. Like I got Spirit Host and Greybeard on this account within like 5 or 6 runs of each other. But then we just did the Lizard in stage 2, and the whole beginning of this live stream was us farming that just to get him. And then I also spent like time in there doing the missions for the attack pieces, and I spent time in there leveling heroes just to try to get him, and I still didn't get him. So we literally just got him now at the beginning of the stream. So it's like sometimes, you know, sometimes Raid God hates you. That's it. That's just how that works. It's the unfortunate side effect of gacha games, right? They want everything to be random. Yeah, 5 Berserk. Hey, but if you just started the game, like if you're just starting, if you are lucky enough to pull 5 Berserkers, that's skill points. So I still would, or it's food to get your Golek up to 6. So it's like, either way, it kind of works. I ain't mad at either one of those things. I'll never get mad about getting free heroes, even if it's not the one I want. If I'm trying to do a speed run thing, like where I'm trying to get through like this, yeah, this would annoy me if I was doing this for 6 hours. You know what I mean? Just trying to get one stupid hero. That would annoy me. But other than that, if it's just like a regular playthrough, basically what I do when it's like a normal playthrough and I'm not trying to do something quickly for a video, I just go to the next tier. Like if I just started, I will go, hello, welcome, Yusuf. But I'll just go to the next tier. Like I'll just go into hard mode and start working on that, and hopefully you get one of them to drop while you're doing it. And then if not, you just keep going. And eventually you'll be in brutal, or in brutal mode, and you'll at least get something for it. You'll get experience and stuff. You can level heroes, because doing this is kind of a waste in a sense, because you're just basically wasting your energy in low areas. But is it really a waste though? Because you get what? It's less energy for less experience. So I'm sure it's better experience to go higher. It's just less time. But with this double, like the double super raids, honestly, it goes pretty quickly. Like it's not even that bad. Like leveling heroes to 30. I think these guys are now at 30, by the way. I just noticed that. See? I gotta shut up sometimes. All right, so let's get these guys out. Goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. All right, so now we are going to bring in you and you. And we'll just bring a second hero for that, because this one's not a 3-star, so there we go. Maybe if we bring Avenger with us, it'll summon Eris. And I love your content, Yosef. I love it. You have the best content. I don't even have the best content. I have, like, mid-grade content. I don't even... You know what's funny? I think about a lot of things about this channel, and I sit here and I'm like, you know what? I'm like, do I want to do edited videos and kind of do that stuff and be like everyone else and just do that? It's actually harder and easier at the same time, because you really only have to put out, like, what, a video every week that's edited, and you could probably get way more views than what I'm getting. But I just kind of like... I kind of like this. Like, I like when all my videos are like, let's actually play the game, like, no cuts, all that stuff. I don't need to make, you know, cut-in jokes, things like that. I want to learn how to do it eventually, but I don't know if I really want to make videos like that yet. Maybe, like, down the road, I'll start doing stuff like that on a separate channel. Maybe that's what I'll do. This will be my hangout channel, like the one where I just sit here and relax and play games at my leisure. The good news is though, Papa's starting to roll in the dough. Not from this, obviously, but from my actual job. So I actually can. I'm already looking into the computers now, so, like, I can afford it again. I'm like, I finally can afford the computer I need. Is this going to be speed? It is not, because I am done with this laptop. It sucks so bad. Like, I finally reached my breaking point. Luckily, my breaking point came at the exact time that I had enough money to buy one. So now I got to buy a PC. I'm actually considering buying a new tablet also, by the way, because my tablet slows down and shuts down a lot. I think it's like, I forget how old it is. This thing might be like 3 or 4 years old at this point. So yeah, there's like games that won't play on it, things like that. So I don't even think I can upgrade it, but either way, I like getting new tablets because then it's all shiny and pretty. The only problem is that, like, you know, you're talking about PC and a tablet, you're talking almost like $2,000, maybe more. You know, $2,000 to 2,000, 2,500 ish, unless you get a really good deal. I have a friend actually that now that I'm thinking about it, I probably should ask him if he can get me one. He offered me a computer back when I was broke, and I was like, of course, this is when he offers it to me, and it was like $600, and it was brand new. He modded it and made it good again. He's like computer savvy, so he's like, I fixed it up, did all this. He said a lot of things that I don't understand. He's that kind of computer person. So I was like, oh yeah, more RAM. That's great. Good graphics card. That's about as far as my language goes. So yeah, he was like, I'll give it you 600. I'm like, I wish I had $600 this time. And now I'm like, finally at a place where $600 would be a joke for me. I would do that in a heartbeat. I would pay it right now. But unfortunately, that computer's gone. So I should probably ask him, because he buys them, I think, from like whole look on like line for people who sell things for really cheap for no reason, and he knows they're good because he's smart. I would just I would see a computer that's that cheap, and the first thing I would think is, there's no way that computer is worth that money. Like, it's probably broken or has like too much porn on it or something, and it like has a virus. Yeah, funny enough, getting a 60 hero fast, I think it's underplayed. And it's so funny because, like, I get so much pushback on this. Like, whenever back when I was making videos, and I'm like, get your main hero, Kale, to 60 as fast as possible and buy his Masteries. There is such an argument for, like, not buying Masteries in the first hero. And I'm like, I don't know how you could honestly believe that not buying the Masteries is a good idea. Like, getting, 10 summons with your gems or opening the gem mine, it's like, you're looking kind of too far ahead of yourself. When you buy the gem mine, it costs what? I forgot. What is it, like 500? It's like thousands of gems or whatever to unlock the whole thing, right? And your return isn't going to come back for literally like 4 months. So you're going to spend those gems for 4 months that you can accumulate gems. Like, you'll get more gems just from winning tournaments with your awesome new hero that you can win tournaments with and finish the quests quicker than you'll ever get from that stupid thing. Like all the gems I ever got, like what do you get? 15 a day at max? Like who cares? Like that's great, like for passive later on, but I got what just from today from tournaments and stuff today. I got like over 150 to 250 gems. So what's better? Like which one's better? I can go in and actually, get the first 2 tiers on these tournaments. If your Kale sucks or your main hero sucks, you're not going to go do a spider tournament because it's going to take you 40 minutes to do one fight. So yeah, buying your masteries on the first hero is the best thing you can ever do. And it makes it so you can actually beat things. And especially with lifesteal and all the masteries, you're going to be able to do arena easier. Like you're going to be able to beat things so much easier and get gems way quicker than you ever will from wasting your time on that stupid ass gem mine. That thing is a trap. Yeah, right. You'd be like, I'd be done. You play for 4 months, you'd be like, you know what? I'm good. I don't need the gem mine returns anymore. Has anyone else noticed that? I don't know why my voice is cracked like that. I feel like their ads have gotten even more intrusive. Like they used to be bad, but they weren't like aggressively bad. Now I feel like every time I open a screen, 7 pop-ups come up. Yeah, you don't need it. I think I unlocked it. I want to say 4, maybe probably about 4 months into the game. I unlocked it. Yeah, I mean, the campaign heroes aren't that great. So, like for clan boss, like I'm trying to think which ones out of all these campaign heroes, might be fun for it, but like Galek sucks at it. I mean, he does the most damage right now, but that's just because we built him. But like, I'm trying to think who I would even bring in there out of the heroes. Like, I guess like Valerie is on my main team on my main account that does Nightmare, so she's obviously a good choice. Um, War Priest, kind of useless in there. I mean, she's good if you need a healer and you got nothing better, but that would be the option. But then you'd have to bring in Diabolist. It sucks because you like to use just campaign heroes. Like Apothecary is the best option because he does both things. He does the speed and he does the healing. Yeah, Executioner could work, I guess, as like a counter. You could bring him in like Eris. Because Eris is great in unkillable teams, right? I can't imagine her being bad, even by herself in Clan Boss, if you gave her the, War Master. I can't imagine, like, she'll just keep countering and getting... Can she get the War Master procs on her counter, though? That's the question. I don't honestly know how that works. And I don't know why I stuttered that. Oh, it doesn't? I honestly don't ever use those starting promo codes. Because it's... I know, what do you gotta... You gotta do, like, what? You gotta go through, like, some kind of URL and do all this crap just to start the game? Like, fuck Raid, man. I'm not gonna go through all that just to get a free hero. I'm not wasting my time with that. That's how I feel about Raid. I'm just like, I don't care. Like, you guys, they don't care about us. I'm like, I'm not gonna waste my time caring about their promo codes. Normal promo codes. Wasn't that I thought that was a new player code. Because funny enough, I looked at them just to see, like, because I was curious. I'm like, what do they even have anymore? Because I was talking about doing videos, and I decided not to do it. But I saw it with, I thought it was a new player promo code that you can only use once. I don't know if does that count as a new player code where you can only use one code, or is it a new player code like you can use it any time, but you got to be a new player? It's very confusing. Well, I mean, luckily enough, unless you have the worst luck ever, you should be able to pull an Apothecary. I mean, I did it with Mystery Shards, and I think there's 7 heroes in the entire game that are rares that I don't have yet after 3 years. So it is possible that if your luck is as shitty as mine, you will not get Apothecary. But, like I said, I did it with Mystery Shards, so We have about, what, 1,100, 1,200 ancient shards on that account now? Something like that? Some crazy number? So I would assume 1 out of 1,200 has to be a damn apothecary. Unless, once again, you have literally the worst luck. But that's only if you're going to play for 3 years. Otherwise, yeah, it's just luck. I would probably say Rector is the best, yeah. I mean, Rector is... Revivers and healers are the hardest thing to come by in any challenge run. So, if you get lucky with like a support hero that's really good, I mean, just look at my other account with the mystery shards. Like, Mythala was literally like the biggest change to my account, and that's because she's such a solid support hero, and that's what that account is missing to get through a lot of fights. So even if you played the way I played on that account, and you just happen to pull a Brogni or something, like, that's it. You can beat the game now with everything. Like, you can do it without ever summoning anything else, because that's what's missing is the really good solid support heroes from the challenge runs. I don't know, who is that? Is that he's I don't know. There's a lot. You're not talking about Torag, right? You're talking about this is like a legendary or something, right? I don't know. Like I said, I don't know what he does, but there's probably at least 30 plus support heroes that could easily carry you through this game. Wow, they really don't want me to have this chick. Oh, there you go. Yeah, any revived shielders or protectors, those are kind of the things that, like, that's what anything that Mythala does. Like, if Mythala had a heal, hands down, probably one of the best heroes in the game. But like that, it's just that heal that she's missing, which is why we would bring Apothecary in and the shield. And that's also why having what's her name? It's also why having Valerie on my clan boss team is so effective, because she will extend all the buffs that Mythala puts up, which is how we beat Nightmare. Wow, they hate me. I just realized that guy's level 20. I got to take him out. We're just going to try and get as many 3 stars as we can. The funny thing about doing this is that if we do it, we're basically going to be getting all the experience we need to level up Galek. Yeah, that's... Anytime you get, like, basically speed up and heal are 2 of the best things in here. And then start. You get heal, and then what was it? Shield is good too. So when you start getting people that have like heals and shields, you got shields and speed, and then all of a sudden you find this hero that's got like all of those things plus attack down and attack up and poisons. It's like, holy crap. It's like I said, you can get it's basically an all rare run. Just you can just use the heroes that you can find in the game. So it just essentially that playthrough just nullifies summoning. Like, it makes it so that summoning is no longer even a thought. Like, you just play with what you got and that's it. So I don't have those anger moments where you wait 6 months to save up your 3 sacred shards that you're so proud of, and then get disappointed when you pull freaking 3 bull guys. You get 3 copies of Ashima, like I did. But that was from the prism pulls, so that was just funny. Luckily, I didn't care. They go right in the vault anyway. So I was like, if I get someone bad or good, it didn't even matter. I honestly just wanted someone new so that my vault would look prettier. That's really all I cared about. Yeah, I mean, here's the thing. The mystery shard only run, that's kind of a rough run. Like, I'll give it that. Like, there's no reason to make the game that hard for yourself. unless you literally you've done every challenge run. There was no reason for me to do it, and for me, the main reason I did it was because I wanted to also make sure that no one said I was freaking lying. So, like, I didn't want anyone to be able to say, watch any video in there and be like, oh, he's lying. He totally pulled those shards. Like, no, you can literally watch every single shard count up over every video, because I showed it in most of the videos. There's a couple of videos I might have missed because I forget, but pretty much every video started with, look, there's my shards. They're going up still. But yeah, like, and I show all my heroes. They're all level 1 in the vault. We never leveled them up, so I didn't even get them to 5-star. Like, we just kept all the legendaries at level 1. They're sitting in the thing. You can't reset heroes in this game, so like I said, there was no cheating in that run at all. So, but that's why it's so good, because you know that it's true. Like, it's not like I'm like making shit up. Well, thank you very much, Joseph. I've been working on trying to figure out how to make the membership better. There's a few people on it right now, but I have a feeling that once I get my new computer and start streaming on Twitch, I think the word will get out. Because I mean, I'm literally doing this on an hour of time live streaming a week. Like, that's it. I stream for 1 hour a week, sometimes more if I'm not busy or if I have something big going on. But I think once we get onto Twitch, I think that more people will join the channel, and we can have more fun live streams, and I can have a big computer in front of my face so I can actually see what the hell I'm doing. That's honestly the big computer thing is one of the things that sucks for playing Dark Souls, because I'm playing it on a tiny screen. I don't even know how many members. I think you might be 4, possibly 5 now. You're one of the few in the proud. Yeah, feeding from the shards is your best option. Like, I would say, if you're not recording it, it don't freaking matter. Just summon everything and use them as chickens, because you can save yourself infinite amounts of time on leveling. Because that's the hardest part, is leveling. Like, that's what I spend all my time doing on that account. It's horrible. Like, but that's why it's kind of got boring now. I'm just like, I think we still have to do a video, actually. I have to do a video on... What the hell is that called? What is their name? The orc that lights people on fire? Yeah, you can do it with just rares. It's fine. It's actually not that bad. Actually, funny enough, the one that I just leveled, what's her name? I can't remember it. We'll have to look after this. Maybe if we back out, go look at that real quick, and then come back in. Maybe the hero we want drops. maybe if Yosef rubs his hands together very fast, it'll give us good luck. I don't know if that's true. I don't know if that's lucky or not. Let me see. Hold on. Oh my god, it's gonna bother me. Here we go. It's really bothering me right now, so we have to look. Here we go. Orcs. All right, so we just got Wyvernbane, right? Is it Wyvernbane? Yes. We just got Wyvernbane to 60. Maxed out. Skills maxed. Everything done. So we can do a champion spotlight on her. But she actually, I replaced her on my Nightmare team. Oh, no, sorry. I couldn't do it on the Nightmare. I had to do it on... Because I started a new clan. I forgot. Actually, real quick. Hold on. And she actually did... it was on Brutal, actually. So on Brutal, she did... in the same amount of damage when I replaced Gerda from my main team that does the one-shot Nightmare mode. She still did 44 million damage on Brutal, which was funny. And then I think actually she did up to 53, I think was the max. They did 53 million, and I think her damage was between 9 and like 13 million. It was crazy. It's not a new account. Well, it is a new account, but it's not something it's not something I'll probably be using a lot. Let's put it that way. This is just can we get all the heroes in one day? That's what this video is. All right, so we have a lot of heroes in here, but we don't have the one we want. So let's keep going. We got to keep going. We need Eris. We got to get Eris. She's the one. Don't do me dirty here. Oh wait, we're good with that. We're just gonna bring these guys in. Start. Yeah, pigs. Both of those two are really good. Um, Pig Sticker and her are really good. Wyvern Bane. But yeah, it's crazy. I can do 53 million damage with her on my team. It was basically her. What was it? It's my main team. So it's Valerie, right? So she's a rare. I think was it. Who the hell do I bring in there? I forgot. Dark Kale, Wyvern Bane, Mythala, Valerie, and then I think I don't remember if it was Apothecary. I don't remember who the fifth one was. Either way, it's a stupid ass team, but it works. It's like I was just like, okay, it just works for that. We still honestly we've never done um, Ultra Nightmare. I probably should do it eventually. Like it would be nice. The problem with it is though is that I would have to actually, like, if I really wanted to go for it, I would have to probably fight in the arena again because we're in bronze again, and my attack power and the power of all my heroes is so bad. I have to say that's the one thing that's making me like kind of stop playing raid. I'm not gonna lie, is the arena. Just because I don't want to do it every day. Like I don't care. Like I don't want to play it. Like I don't want to have to play PvP if I don't have to. And it's like they make it so that you're losing 20% of your power by not doing it. So yeah, you can do it. You can totally do it in one day. Like there's no doubt in my mind at this point that you can do it in one day. I don't know if you really want to because it's a lot of time. But if you got the time to do it, then yeah, do it. I mean, I had time to do this. Luckily, I was off. We're doing an early stream though because I got to go out today. Because unfortunately, Mrs. Gamer Nerd has a half day at work today on my day off, and I'm ahead of the game right now, so it's good. No pun intended on the game part. Like I'm ahead of the game because I started doing videos ahead of time. So like Etheria and Dark Souls have really helped me out with time because I can record them kind of like right in a row and then post them for the weeks ahead, which is what I would like to do on a few games. I haven't decided where we're going yet. Once I start getting the better equipment, we'll start seeing how this goes. Because honestly, I still want to play Demon Souls, which I don't think is going to take that long. There's probably not going to be a lot of videos on it because you can beat that freaking game in one day. But I definitely want to do a playthrough of that. And I definitely want to try Dragon's Dogma 2, which could be a big series because I love the first one. And I know I'm a day late and a dollar short on that game, but yeah, fine. So what? I don't know if anyone's actually played it, but it's good. I mean, it's gear. It's always going to be gear. So it depends on who you're using. Like if you're trying to beat like Ice Golem and you bring in, 5 damage dealers and none of them can heal. Yeah, it's like you might die. But like you can do that with even crappy heroes. They really don't want me to have Eris here. This is turning into another one of those lizards. Isn't it funny? We got Avenger within like 3 seconds, and then now Eris is being a jerk. Luckily, I have about 4 hours, I think, before we actually leave because she gets out at 2:30. So that means I have to shower and get ready by 3. So I have about another hour and 15 minutes that I can get work done. I don't know how I feel about UDK and Wukong. Are they any good in Clan Boss? Because like I see people using them, but I never see any good teams. Like I'd be using on the uncommon account. I saw people using like Wukong and like all the freebies, and I was out damaging them with uncommon heroes. So I don't know if they're just bad or if not they as in like the heroes, they as in the player team setup. I don't know if it's because their setup was bad or if it's because they're just not good for clan boss. I mean, they're good for other stuff, obviously, but I don't really know how they work in clan boss. I don't even know if we were talking about clan boss, but I am now. Yeah, I think there was like on the other in the other alliance that I was in because I actually obviously got kicked out of it because I wasn't playing enough. But which I laugh when it happens now because it's just funny. So I actually started. I took Monster Socks. I took his account and I put him on his own. I made a guild for him, so he's got his own little guild now. And then I might just bring these other accounts onto that account. Just have all my accounts in one guild. That way I don't have to worry about whether or not I'm going to get kicked out because I'm the leader. The clan won't do well, I'll tell you that much, because I don't care enough. But, like, at least I know my heroes won't get kicked out. Close this guy. Let's bring this guy in. We're going to have to feed some heroes soon. They just don't want me to have this chick. Luckily enough, it doesn't really matter if we get them all or not right now. Because I have a couple hours left. Because like I said, I have to shower and stuff by 3. But we're not going to be going anywhere until like 5 probably. Because she's got to get ready. So I'm assuming I can get all these heroes as long. I feel like I would run out of energy before the time. Because we're at 1,000 now. We've wasted 500 energy so far. Trying to get probably more than that. Trying to get what 3 heroes now. We got the lizard guy. We got her. So now we're trying to get the 3rd one. And we've already wasted like 500 energy. Well, I'm trying to get them all on the first day. So the question is can I get them all on the first day? That's really what I'm trying to do. Edit team. Take these guys out. We'll take her out. 1, 2, 3. Sure. I'd like to get them all on the first day. That's the point. That's the quest. Whether or not we can do it or not. I know you can do it. It's just whether or not the raid gods hate me. If I have to do it in the second day, then it has to be in the second day. So it's fine. It still counts. Technically, it'll be like 10 hours of play total. We had about 4 last night, about 3 this morning, right? And then we're on here for an hour. So that's... Did I do the math right? So like 8 hours of play. So yeah, technically you can still do it in an hour. You would just have to start the game literally right at reset, and you could easily do this challenge. And when I say easily, I mean as easy as your patience allows you to be. Because if you're not patient like I am, and this bothers you, like if it bothers you to do this, then don't play this game. Because you're going to be doing what we're doing right now a lot. I hope you mean Eris before 5 p.m. and not before, the year 5000. Because that's what it's looking like right now. It's going to take us 10 years to get this chick. I just really want them all. That's it. I'm like a Pokemon collector. I got to catch them all. Who would have thought that just leveling and trying to get heroes would be fun? Like, surprisingly enough, this isn't bothering me in the least right now. Yeah, I figured as much. It's like, she'll drop eventually. But as always, you know how I am. I'm all about the brutal truth of these games, and you're watching the brutal truth of this game. Sometimes you just don't get what you want, and that's how that works. This is the ugly truth. For those of you who watch rom-coms, there you go. This is the ugly truth of Raid. You might sit here for a day leveling and never get this hero. This hero may not drop for the next 6 hours. Like that can happen. So you just gotta buckle down and hope. And I hate to tell you, what stage you do it on has no bearing on it, because you know what, your chances are higher maybe later on in higher stages, but it's still a chance. You know what I mean? It's still a chance that you won't get it for 6 days. So you always got to take that risk. Risky business. They just we might have to go to another stage and then come back for her, because I don't want to not get heroes. I am going in order so I don't miss any, but I guess it doesn't really matter. The timing is gonna, it's all luck. So if I stay here for 12 hours, I'm surprised that it hasn't happened where I stopped paying attention and the hero dropped, and then somebody's screaming at me in the chat, like, you got her! Stop running this damn level! I've had that happen. I'm like, dude, you just got it. I'm like, did I? I'm looking forward to playing Lost Sword. I like that game. We'll probably have a video for that next week, just so you know. Stupid idle game, very funny. Where it's one of those games where like it's anime, like very like Epic 7 looking, but also a little more cartoony, but still, where every character has like the most ginormous boobs you've ever seen, and they did this thing where if you touch any part of their body, like every single hero within the game, literally every hero in the game, when you're on their main character screen, if you touch them anywhere, it doesn't matter where it is, they say something. And depending on where you touch them, they say things that are weirder. They'll call you a pervert. They'll tell you they love you. They'll say, I didn't know we were that close. It's very funny. I'll give it that. Whoever did that, props to them for being funny. But outside of that being really stupid, the game's actually kind of fun. I've been having fun with it. Like, there's pretty cool heroes in it. And it's a cool upgrade system. There's like almost like a Diablo-esque gear system in it. It's called, like I said, it's called Lost Sword, and it's just an idle game. But it's not as dumb as like, it's like when if you play that new DC game, like it's not like that clunky. It's actually pretty cool. It's all side scrolling. There you go. Before 5 p.m. Kiss my ass, Harris. That's someone's gonna cut that up and be like, kiss my ass, Harris. There we go. Gore mask. All right, that's the one that we wanted. All right, let's go into 3. Pull them out. 1, 2, 3. Start. I feel like this is I forgot what it was. There was something I was playing. I forgot what it was. Where you're like, was I farming something, and like you're trying to get something specific, and you get so excited when it actually drops. No, but Lost Sword is pretty cool. Like you can actually get. There's 4 pieces of gear on every hero. When you pull extra parts of characters, like when you pull an extra character twice, the first time you pull one, you actually get to, they call it resonance, and you basically get a card that you can equip on any hero. So every time you get the second pull on any hero, you can use it for resonance, and then you get cards. Every character can equip one card, and basically it's like magic damage, increased attack and HP, like just shit like that. And then you can upgrade those cards with extra pieces of heroes. So you can only upgrade a hero 5 times, which is nice. I'm glad they did that. I hate when you have to use like 1,000 different copies of a hero to level in a game, but you can use after 5, every time you pull any hero that you're maxed on, they give you like a crystal, and then those crystals are used to upgrade the cards. So there's always something that you can do with the extra heroes. I picked Galek because he's my favorite. That's it. And we already finished all the quests, so the only quest that's going to be hard is with Galek. He's the second best starter hero as far as I'm concerned. But he's the only problem, the place he's going to have problem with in mission-wise is going to be the clan boss, which we did. We were able to do it because he's so overpowered for where we were. So we did 250 to 300,000, I think, each run. And but you also have to understand that I was using 3 support heroes. So that was dumb, but that's the one. Look at that. See what I mean? Sometimes it just happens. Boom! Gore Mask. You are the best bastard in the world. Here we go. There's only one in here, too. Nice. Battle. Watch. Now we're going to get like a run on like 5 heroes. And then Diablos is going to be another freaking 9 hours. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, is there? Imagine there's a promo code and I pull it and it gives me freaking Eris. That would be fun. Oh, crap. I didn't want to pull these guys in here. What did I do? Oh, she's hitting hard now. Actually, I want to see what she does. Wait. I wasn't paying attention. What does she do? Spirit Host. I want to see how much damage she hits for. I wasn't paying attention. Is she going to get a chance to attack is the question. Yeah, she's faster than everyone. She is. She will. Look at that. She takes like a champ. 3,000. That's not bad at all. Wow, she's hitting much harder now. I'm glad we switched her. All right, let's edit team. You gone, you gone, you gone, you gone. All right. So we've got these guys are now level 20. We're going to bring these two in. We've got Goremask and Eris. I keep saying Harris. Vote for Eris. All right, so we've got those. So as soon as we get Templar, we can start leveling Templar, Goremask, and Eris in the next area. Hopefully we don't get them to 30 before we get them all. If you must know, Banshee, all right, I hate Banshee. Banshee is one of the 7 heroes that I do not have on my Mystery Shard only account. She's literally one of the few that I've just never pulled. And I'm pissed about it. Because I actually really, really want her for... Was she Revenant? Whichever one it was. Wow, we're already level 29. First day. I like that. We did a lot. We actually can probably... Oh, no, it's over now. I was about to say, we could probably pull from that card thing. But then I realized it ended last night. I pulled one... I think I was able to pull 1 card. Before it ended. Eventually, I'll get somebody good. I'm considering, like, what do I do here? Like, if I was to do something with this account, like, what would I do? Like, would I only use campaign heroes to win things? Like, Galek and, like I said, Galek and War Priest count. I don't uncount them. But, you know, bring in, like, 5 Erises to, like, clan boss. Just farm up a whole bunch of Erises. Hopefully they don't take as long as that one. It'll be fun. At least it's something that I know I'll have fun doing. Replay. But like, yeah. And because then it doesn't matter what I pull. You know what I mean? Like, you want to talk about not caring about pulls? Literally every single pull won't matter at all because all I'm going to do is farm my heroes. Yeah. Basically, just I would level every single one of them first to 60. Get them masteries. And then I would just go one at a time through all the heroes and just farm 5 of each. And then level those up. Be like, there you go. Every single faction. You fight every faction with 1 hero. That would actually be pretty funny. I'd have to do the orc one with what? 5 gore masks? That would be the worst faction fight ever. Hey, I mean, you never know. It could be amazing. How many people have 5 gore masks that they use? Do you have 5 gore masks that you use? No. I think the only one that has that, honestly, would be probably the people on this test server, right? Because they can play with whatever they want, right? Like, did Ash, did he play with the 5 nuts? That sounds so bad. With the 5 nuts on the test server, or did he do that like on his account? I don't remember. I just know it was funny watching him use 5 nuts. So, gnoots. Well, I have every rare on the other accounts. That's not really anything new. Well, outside of the ones that, I don't have, but... And they add too many, so it's like there's always a new one. Exactly. That's why the mystery shard run is so fun. All right, we'll pull these guys out. We're going to bring in these guys because I need a third first. I need a third hero before I bring them in. Yeah, you need that dopamine to pull in things. You're like, I want to pull something. Give me dopamine. If you like old school kind of metalcore, emo core, whatever you want to call it, Lost Souls, man, really good band, by the way. They're basically the gorillas of metal. Like they do cartoon. I don't know if you've ever seen them. They do cartoons. Like they don't show themselves. They just do cartoon versions. But the guy from the Ghost Inside is actually in one of their videos as a cartoon also. So that's fun. And it just made me think of it because they have a song called Dopamine, and they do a lot of songs that are like stupid. Like one of their best song ever was I think it's about Attack on Titan, so that's funny. my favorite of their quotes from their songs is they do a song about I think it's Luke Skywalker sucking or dying or something like that in one of the new movies, and in the middle of a breakdown he says force choke, bleh! And I think that's the best thing ever. Yes, I like heavy music, just so you know, in case you were wondering. This coffee's getting cold. It's probably because we're running past the time that I normally stream, but that's because I really want to get some stuff done. I'm like, I really want to get this. I want Templar. Let's see how long it takes to get Templar. We'll see how it goes. Because I kind of need to get all these guys before I make the video. So I do want to get this done. We'll see how it goes. I have time. So it won't take long to do the video, which is nice. I can finish the video in like 10-15 minutes. So that's not a big deal. But I have to do it before the reset to make it valid. So that's the good part. If I have to do this anyway, you might as well stream it, right? I'm like, this is what I'm going to be doing. This is why it's tough for me to make videos when I work, 5 days a week, because if I want to do a setup like this, like at least for videos that I want to make videos for, like sometimes I'll just make videos to make videos because I just, whatever, because it's just the game I'm playing at that time. So it works out. I don't ever, at this point, I stopped making videos just because I thought that that's what somebody might want to see. Like now, if someone asks me to make one, I'll do it. That doesn't bother me. But like, I'm not gonna just make a dumb video for no reason at this point. Like I kind of play things now. I want to try to get a few series. I'm also considering just playing one game at a time. I don't know what the best option is, but that's only good for like games that aren't as long as Raid. Because Raid can consume too much time. But like the Dark Souls series as an instance, like I can just play that game all the way through, hiccup, and make videos for it for like months. Just literally line up every Wednesday. Here you go. You got a Dark Souls video of me playing it Soul Level 1, which by the way, no one is watching. But I don't care because the funny part is that it's just another thing in my arsenal. It's like I have another playlist. Like, oh, look, someone played Dark Souls with Level Soul 1. I think once it's kind of the same as this game. Like once people started seeing what I was doing with the account, because everyone starts a new account every day. Like there's nothing new about it. So like now that once I got to Arbiter on that account, that's when people started to actually join the channel and were like, wow, you got Arbiter without ever summoning anything with Mr. Shard. That's interesting. You know what I mean? And it's like, that's kind of how it goes. Like now I'm in the beginning of Dark Souls, anyone can beat the first few bosses in Dark Souls at level 1. Like it's a joke. You know what I mean? But once you get further along and you start seeing, higher end things, yeah, it's a little bit harder. Is it impossible? No. People have done no-hit runs, so it's like level 1 is nothing. But it's fun, especially for someone who hasn't played Dark Souls in a while. Like, getting back into that game has been, like, a lot of fun for me. I was like, all right. I'm getting my ass beat again, and I'm learning where everything is again. but it's fun. Yeah, exactly. Competition is fierce. And I'm not a hot chick that is playing with my boobs in the screen, so there's that also. Like, I can't get those viewers. I forgot what it was. It was honest trailers for like League of Legends. I think it was League of Legends. They said it was where it was like, and you've got to make sure you show your boobs. And it was just a bunch of girls playing League of Legends, showing their boobs in the camera to get views. I was like, yeah, that's about right. It works. Can't fault them for doing what works, right? And if you don't watch honest trailers, you really need to. By the way, those are really funny. My favorite honest trailers are for Dark Souls. This for the first Dark Souls. You have to watch that one if you're ever going to watch an honest trailer, honest game trailer. There, the first 5 seconds of that video are probably my favorite video ever, and then the Pacific Rim movie is my favorite also. That's a really good one. Very funny. And the League of Legends one too, actually. The League of Legends one ends pretty funny. I'm not gonna ruin it for you by telling you how funny literally the last 5 seconds of that video are when he names the game. But yeah, if you haven't seen it, go look at that one. League of Legends, honest trailer. And no, this isn't a paid sponsorship. I do not talk to them, nor do I know them. Funny enough, in the Dark Souls trailer, now that you mentioned the dance pads, I think he said, "Oh yeah, well why don't you beat it on a Rock Band controller?" And then he shows you one of the dudes actually doing it on the Rock Band controller, beating was it Dark Lurker in Dark Souls 2, and he's like, "All right, fine." It's crazy the amount of stuff that people do. Like, how hard would it be to learn to play Dark Souls on a guitar? Curious myself. Great. Now they're going to be jerks about Templar. I'm getting spoiled because we got Gore Mask in 3 seconds. So now I'm spoiled. I'm like, give me my hero right now, bastards. I want my damn hero. Probably should make sure the dogs didn't do anything crazy. All right, we're going to go until these guys are level 20. That's what we're going to do. When these guys are level 20, we'll be done. Unless we pull Templar, in which case, maybe we'll move into the next area. This is, what do we got now? So we've got, this is level 8, right? So we've got, actually, what am I doing? I'm a butthead. Hold on. We got to get out of this fight once it's done. I just realized that I should be farming specific fights for this, for lifesteal. I'm a dummy. I think there's speed runs of every game. I actually like Dark Souls 2, and that's the one that everyone, it's funny how everyone says that everyone shits on Dark Souls 2, but everyone always makes videos about how Dark Souls is great, but everyone shits on it. So, like, who's actually shitting on it is really my question. I don't have a problem with Dark Souls 2 at all. Crit rate. Here we go. We're going to go for gloves. Start. I think Dark Souls 2 is the best one. Like, I don't care. Actually, no. Demon Souls is my favorite just because it has a special place in my heart because I played it when it came out. But, like, Dark Souls 2 I played the most, and it is such a good game. Literally the only thing I would seriously change about Dark Souls 2 is the stupid soul memory. Other than that, don't care. I really hope they do a remaster of that game, kind of like they did with Demon Souls. Because if they did, like, a remake of that without the soul crap, and update the graphics a little bit on some bosses, like they did with Demon Souls, that literally would be the freaking best game ever. Like, I'd probably stream that game for like a year and a half because of how good it is. I think I don't think there was ever a time I didn't have more than like 3 or 4 characters on that game. Like, I literally would just start new characters and blast through fights. I got to a point where I was trying to see what it wasn't going. Hold on. I wasn't ignoring you. No, I didn't use any promo codes. 0 promo codes on this account. Yeah, that's fun. And I didn't even realize that you could get pulled in and invaded by people in that. That's actually really cool. Probably one of the coolest things I've ever seen. It's annoying when it happens to you probably for the first time, or if you're doing a challenge run and you were dumb enough to leave the game online. But like, other than that, that's a freaking awesome mechanic that someone can literally just invade you in a boss fight and come out of the mirror that is in the boss's hand. Like, that's just ridiculous. That game had so many good things, but they even said like power stance was like one of the things in there that was really good. I still don't even get the power stance part other than just using 2 weapons at the same time. But the areas in that game were so good. It felt like everything in the game was diverse, and it does have what would arguably be the best DLC of any of the Dark Souls. Like, even Dark Souls 3, I could care less about the DLC in that game. It was the DLC, like the Ring City, was just annoying to me. I didn't like it. It wasn't fun for me. And honestly, Dark Souls 3, I ran through most of the game. Because there was just so many dumb enemies that would be fast and do dumb shit. And I was like, why am I fighting these things? I'm not getting anything out of it. So there was areas in that game that I just ran through just to get to the boss and then beat the boss and get to the next area. Like, which area was it? It's the, I think it was Ring City, actually. With all those big guys in, like, the walkways and, like a temple kind of area. I can't remember. But, like, yeah, I just ran through the whole game. It was so dumb. The beginning of it was fun and it looked cool, but I don't like that game. Bloodborne, I loved. Dark Souls 2, I loved. Demon Souls, I loved. Dark Souls 3 was a mess for me, like, because it was just a mix of... It looked like they took Bloodborne and Dark Souls, and they made the monsters fast like Dark Souls, like a Bloodborne, but they kept your hero kind of slow like Dark Souls, so it kind of ruined the whole fight system for me. But that's just me. Everyone loves Dark Souls 3. Like, I personally would rather... if I'm going to play Dark Souls 3, I'll just go play Bloodborne, because Bloodborne is way better. And I didn't like Elden Ring, but that's more of a personal preference. That's not... There's nothing wrong with the game. I don't like it. Like, the whole reason I play Dark Souls is because I like the... Not necessarily linear path, but, like, I like the... It's kind of like Metroidvania-esque. I like that. If I want to play... I'll go play... Legend of Zelda Wind Waker if I want to wander around a map aimlessly for hours. It wasn't my thing. I got bored of it within 2 days and I shut it off. So I can't, I understand why people like it, because it's like a mix of all the things like Skyrim and like Dark Souls kind of put together where, you can wander around and it's an adventure. I'm like, yeah, I don't like that for Dark Souls. Like, I didn't enjoy it at all. And Night Rain isn't my thing. I'm not into like that whole, let's go fight with other people in those games. Dark Souls is about being miserable and alone. Stop trying to make it not that. I want to feel dreary. No, I don't play Elden Ring. I stopped with Elden Ring. Like, I actually bought it day one because I was super excited for it. And I played it for 2 days, and I was like, what the hell is this steaming pile of shit? And then I literally brought it back and exchanged it for a different game. I know I'm in the minority on that one, so it's fine. I get it. I just don't like the combo. I didn't like it. I still don't like it. I've checked it out. I may play it again just to kind of give it another shot, but yeah, I didn't like the wandering around the map crap. It was very boring for me. Oh boy, well, that's that. Yeah, it happens. Don't get me wrong, the bosses were cool. I forgot how far I got. Everyone was saying, I remember when I started playing it that everyone said, was it Margot, whatever. They were like, Margot's so hard and it's this and that, and oh my god, it's the hardest first boss. And I'm like, okay. And I didn't even know where the boss was, so I was wandering around for a little bit. And I ended up getting like a new weapon or something. And I started leveling a little bit. I got the horse, and then I finally figured out where the first boss was, because I didn't even know where the hell the boss was. I'm like, where the hell is the stupid boss that everyone's talking about that's so hard? And I got to him, and I think I beat him on like the second or third try. I'm like, okay, cool. Like that was the hard boss. And it just, like I said, it wasn't even that interesting, but it's because I leveled up a bit. I just don't like wandering around aimlessly trying to find things. Like, I don't mind it in the setting of like Dark Souls 3 and stuff, because you're not like, I don't have to walk 10 miles to find a cave over a mountain that may or may not have something. It's like you kind of have to find the whole point of Metroidvania games is that you kind of have to find your way through into new areas and weave your way around, and the world kind of works cool like that. I don't like that broad open world kind of look for that. It didn't mesh with me, because I played Skyrim, but like I'm never going to play those games again. They're just too long and boring for me now. Like I like the open world concept is done for me. If I want to play an open world game, I'll play an MMO online like Final Fantasy. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want to play. Like when I played Dark Souls, I want it to be like Bloodborne. I want it to be where like there's like this hidden thing to the side, and it's like it's very interconnected, and you find a key in this one spot that leads you back into the area that goes to where you were. It's like that's the fun part of it. Wandering around a swamp that's 20 times larger than it needs to be to get the point across for that area is just stupid. But the bosses look fun. Like I watch videos for Elden Ring because they're cool to watch people watch, because then I can just watch people beat the bosses and see the story and stuff without having to play 1,000 hours in the game just to get to that one boss. They should make a streamlined version of Elden Ring. Like they should do a cut down version of it where there's no map anymore, and you just kind of like there's still a map, but they'll like cut it down to like Dark Souls like size, and then just put the bosses in there so people can play through and not have to go through all that crap. Somebody should make a mod for that. The streamlined version of Elden Ring. But you can guarantee that there will be... This is me speed. All right. I think we're at the end of our rope now. So, yeah, basically we've got so far... Like, I'm going to try and get this video out for Monday. But that means I got to make sure we farm these guys out. I'm probably just going to put it on auto and go take a shower and stuff. That way maybe I'll actually get the hero. What did we win here? This is how much champion training we've been doing. Look at that. We got a box. Ooh, a box. What are we going to get from it? Oh, we have all these heroes in here. Look at this. Oh, Gormask. He's in there. We got to get rid of some of these guys. Collect 250,000 silver. Wow. Now I can upgrade one weapon. That's exciting. We have 3.8 million silver. Like, we really haven't done any upgrading. Like, we just kind of use the gear they have. See, this is all the stuff that you get. This is from the tournament. Shield set from Fire Knight mission. This is from the the pass. This is from the first stage. Who else are we using right now? We're using... He doesn't have any gear. No gear. No gear. No gear. Yeah, none of these guys have gear yet. Yeah, it's all just like the first stage stuff that we have on. And then he's got the attack gear that I just switched out into, what is it, crit rate? No, into attack for the stupid mission. So yeah. I never even heard of Gothic 2. I'll have to check it out. I've never heard of it. But there's a lot of games coming out that I want to play. I've been actually posting a lot of the mobile games. There's also a lot of RPGs I want to play. Once I get the PS5, you'll probably see me playing a lot more console type stuff too. I'm gonna have to change my name to mobile kind of mobile gamer nerd. I love Conqueror. He is my favorite design in the game. I think this is my favorite looking hero in the game. Surprisingly enough, I freaking love him. I wish he was so much better, but he's still badass in the beginning of this game. All right, so yeah, we're gonna farm out the rest, and then you'll see a video for Monday for this. You guys are getting to see the Sneaky Otter preview, and then next week you'll also have the I can't say it. At Aspire, I have a fishing video for that. We've got more Dark Souls. You've got this coming out, and then we're going to have the Lost Sword video for next week, and then whatever the hell else I decide to do for that next video. So thank you guys for popping in. Joseph, thank you for becoming a member. You are a great, great person, and I'm never going to tell you guys that you have to become members. Once again, it's just for people who want to help support the channel, so thank you to everyone who does that. This is the fun time with trying to farm the worst heroes with the worst luck This is Mobile Gamer Nerd. And you guys, take care.